Good morning. Good morning. I thought I'd pop in and say happy Easter. As you see, it is Easter Sunday. So I am going to behave myself. How is everybody doing? Hi, Simply Sophie. I was finished your live from a. Yeah, there's going to be a part two. I was going to do it today, but I decided it was Easter Sunday. But then I got a message this morning. I don't know what Bumpy did to Maria, but I heard Maria had a live last night out of this world. Ooh, good morning. Good morning. Hi, um, Philosopher Ruski, Sweet Potato, Drea, Sophie, Lightning Viper. I said Sweet Potato already. Hi, Dream Sickle. Happy Easter to everybody. Hi, Ann. Hi, Daddy. Oh my God. So I need to see that live. I'm telling you, this live I want to see. I want to see this live. I don't watch Maria, but this live I want to see. You left a comment with timestamps. Okay, I will check it out. Hi, Lambada. How are you? Good morning. Oh my God. Good morning, Tommy Stiggs. Happy Easter from New Jersey. Good morning. Heidi, I released 3 songs, We Can Talk and Stitches in Time. TikTok, hope you enjoy. I saw Can We Talk. Well, I listened to Can We Talk. I haven't listened to Stitches in Time nor the TikTok, but I will listen, I promise. Um, Sophie says, hello everybody. She's on her phone and she can't tag. Behave yourself. I said I was gonna behave, JJ. I am going to behave. Good morning, Crafting with Amanda. Good morning. Oh my God. Good morning, Sarah motherfucking Z. How are you? Chantel, good morning. So, what's everybody doing today? I saw that Bliss was doing, I think she's doing an Easter egg hunt. Hi, Marty. Marty, I thought you were at sunrise service. I saw that Bliss posted, I think she's doing, hi, Sweets and Beyond. Good morning. Happy Easter. Um, how many are do I miss those days with the Easter egg hunts for the kids. I miss making baskets. The last basket I did, well, I didn't do. I purchased a basket for my grandson when I moved here. Hi, Carol. And I had a friend of mine make this gigantic basket for him. At the time he was like 12 or 13. Yeah, that's right, because now he's 15, about to be 16. Damn. So that was the last one I did. But before then I did baskets before I moved here. So I haven't did Easter egg or Easter baskets or Easter egg hunts in years. I have not in years. I'll be cutting veggies soon for later. Oh, you left already. It's only 45 minutes. Well, okay, that's Catholic. 45 minutes. In and out. Go to a Baptist church, you're in there all damn day, all day, all day, all day. And then they expect you to go home and cook. Jesus. Okay. But no, so I was watching the Tiger Woods body cam and I was like, is it wrong for me to be laughing? Because, other people can make threats, other people can say bad things, but when I say it, it's wrong. It is so wrong. She was unhinged for sure. I mean, were the threats okay? No. But what Kendra said wasn't either. However, what Maria leaves out was she said things on Kendra's child. I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Mari, are you Baptist? I thought you were Catholic, Mari. I'm so 45 minutes in a Baptist church? Girl, stop. I want to know what church you go to. But no, so and then for Easter for Catholics, it's normally like an hour, um, it's like an hour and 15 minutes. Hour and 50, because you got to do Palm. Well, you do Palm Sunday. You do that was last Sunday. You do Lent. Yeah, I used to hide beer for men in my family, eggs for the kids, and have a big brunch spread. Ooh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. I just miss the big family get-togethers for Easter and Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. So that I do miss, but I don't miss doing all the cooking, and I used to. Hi, Army Vet. Welcome. I used to like to host at my house and stuff. Your service is an hour. Okay. Okay. All my family are other states now, and my kids are grown. Exactly. 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 But I saw my family not too long ago, so that was good. But I still miss. I need to call after I get off this live. I'm going to call my son so I can hear what everybody got for Easter, especially the little ones. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. Hi, Bliss. Are you having an Easter egg hunt? Hi, whatever with Kay. How are you? Those tiger memes are giving me life, though. That man is in. Oh my God. See, I'm going to play that. I don't know if everybody has seen it, but I'm going to play it. He wasn't um he wasn't under the influence of alcohol. He was under the influence of narcotics. These hollow. You know what? In a way, JJ, I miss it. Hi, George. But in a way, I don't. I think for like 4 years straight, I did just about every holiday at my house. Um, because so see, my brother has a big house too, but there was room for and I don't like. I did all the cooking, so if I'm hosting, I'm gonna do all the cooking, but the baking, bring it over because I'm not baking. I'm not getting nothing under my nails. I don't really go to church anymore, Marty. Hi, George. Good morning. Hi, Wisco. I shared your post out. I'm going to hit the gym today, meal prep, and resume normal life. George, I watched your live again this morning when I woke up. Um, because I be watching the chat and I don't want not really watching the chat. I was really listening yesterday, but most of the time I'm listening, but I'm doing other things. So I rewatched it. And then I watched KK's live. Well, yeah, I watched KK's live and she was playing where I called where JY called the police because I had made a phone call on a live. And I'm going to say this again. I made that phone call because I was told he was blaming, well, including me in all of this stuff. And then there was supposedly a bolo for Cody out in Florida. So when I called, I had the number of the bolo. And when I called, the officer said no. Someone in my chat gave me his real name. So then I called back. No, I didn't even call back. I called once and he was on the phone. Or maybe I called twice. I don't remember. But I gave them the real name. The bolo was not issued for Cody. So that means that whoever showed him that bolo lied. They took that number and put Cody's name by it. There was never a bolo for Cody. Yes, the cops did go to his mom's house, as we saw, but there was never a bolo issued for Cody. Wasn't he under the influence the first time? Yep. Hi, Mod 148. Happy Easter. He's in chronic pain, but okay. Um, my daughter did Easter dinner yesterday because they left to go to Sedona for 3 days. My granddaughter made something called hummingbird cake. I've never heard of that. I'm telling you, JD, I really miss it. Let's see. We used to have egg hunts in the woods for the kids. Now they are older and do that and do deer hunts. Let me tell you, I saw that bear that was coming to visit you all the time. I would not be in them woods looking for no eggs when I saw that damn bear. I'm sorry. Everyone, you have a wonderful day too, Mod 148. It was hard for me to focus yesterday. Um, oh, Anne's life was good too. Bliss Curse, happy Easter, love bug. Hope the minis are having fun this morning. Thanks, Heidi, for posting. I grew up listening to my dad's war stories and found out what happened. Hi, Lori, darling. How are you? JJ's son still sleeping. Minnie woke me up at 7:30. We've been having a blast. I miss those days too, especially Christmas morning. Hi, Amber. I miss. I really do miss Christmas morning, but Christmas was never my favorite holiday. Thanksgiving has always been my favorite holiday. I don't know why, but I would. Uh, I don't know. It's just something about Thanksgiving. And normally for Christmas, we would stay home so the kids can open up the gifts and everything else. And I really didn't like to leave my house on Christmas because then if you go to someone else's house, the kids aren't able to play with their stuff. So Thanksgiving was always my favorite holiday because we would all be able to get together. And but yeah, so Thanksgiving has always been my favorite. It's time for the bears to wake up. Oh shit. Guys, Amber has been out. It's called Whatnot. Whatnot. Amber has been winning all of these expensive things off of Whatnot. They have drawings and everything, and Amber is killing that game. And she's got some, oh my God, the stuff that she has received. Oh, I miss the dying eggs. I miss getting the little loop and then dipping I miss all of that, but I'm glad I don't have to do it anymore. Look, I miss it, but I'm glad I don't have to do it anymore. Oh my goodness. So I am getting ready to go catch another flight. Bliss Chris gave birth to herself, her mini. Oh my God, Bliss. Really? Identical? Oh my God. Okay. Okay. But anyway, I wanted to come in and I wanted to say happy Easter and win me some stuff. I'm serious. She is killing the game. I remember my grandmother used to put up a Christmas tree every year after thing. Well, my Christmas tree would go up. Okay, so we would buy the Christmas tree on Nate's birthday. Okay, and we'll let it sit. You got to water it because we always did live trees, and then we would decorate it like right before Marcus's birthday, and then we would take it down after my oldest son's birthday. So that was a tradition we always did. I don't miss wearing them itchy ruffles. Hi, Snuggle Bunny. Good morning. Made tie dye devil. They turned out super cool. I posted a pic. Okay, hold on. Let me go look at your channel, whatever, with K. Hold on. Let me go look at your channel so I can show them what you did. Go to channel, tie dye deviled eggs. Where is your post? Oh, they hold on. Let me share this. They look good. Whatever with K. There is K. Now, you know what? I have no idea what I did to this damn thing. So let me see if I can fix this. I don't know how to fix this. What did I do? Okay, there we go. There we go. There are Kay's eggs. Those are nice. So, Kay, did you boil them, peel them, and then dip them? Is that how you did that? Those are nice. Very, very nice. Happy Easter. I don't miss wearing them. Itchy. Tom Ford, Juicy Rose. Yeah, those are all the stuff that Amber has won. Hi, M to the B. Good morning. Oh, I made those with shaving. I won a bunch of autographed sports jerseys on. Okay, so everybody knows about Whatnot. Amber sent me the link, and I'm gonna have to do that. But today, I know it's Easter. I really did my Easter dinner the other day, so I can have leftovers. But I have to get my house in order before I leave, and that means I'm not cooking anything that I can't eat in one day. So if I cook any, like I'll probably have a steak or something. Oh, privilege. But I don't leave anything in my refrigerator. I don't want, when I come home, I don't want to have to worry about cleaning up or doing anything. So I do everything before I leave. Um, I can't wait to have grandchildren to do all the cute stuff. Girl, I was looking yesterday on Facebook. I got a post from when Kayla was 2 and she was dancing around my kitchen. And I sent it to her. And I'm like, oh my God, she was 2 years old. She's getting ready to turn 18. And Justin's getting ready to be 16. No, 17? Oh shit. Wait a minute. Oh shit. Yes. You crack the eggs and put them in the food coloring, and it makes it goes through the cracks. I got you. I got you. Okay. Okay. Boil first, cool down, crack them, and put them in a bag with food coloring. Let sit, then peel. Got you. Don't know about Whatnot app. I'm gonna do that. I heard of it. What's that? Whatnot? Drea, I'll send you the link that Amber sent to me. Got you. Okay. You got two devices going in four different rooms. I have another site that I can get sports jerseys at a decent price. Always looking for stuff to flip. All right, Dreamy. I made those the door eggs in green and the stuffing purple. Oh, that sounds good. So is it like eBay, Amber? No, because eBay didn't do giveaways. She's selling a free shit on Facebook. Are you selling it on Facebook Marketplace? Amber, I saw your perfume post, and those are expensive brands. I wear Burberry. Her and they got that because they raised the prices. I used to wear Burberry. I think my favorite right now is Angel Light, and I've never really been a perfume person, but my sister has. Oh my God, her bathroom is just ridiculous with all that perfume. And shoo, and my mom have like perfume. Oh, you like the Burberry London? I'm gonna have to try that. I was into Marc Jacob for the longest. Marc Jacob Daisy. Um, it's it had the white petals on the bottle. That was my jam for the longest. Steak is for poor people. You are poor. Wait a minute. Poor people, and I'm poor shaming and steak shaming. Well, if I do cook or I eat, it's gonna be steak and lobster, or probably just shrimp and lobster, something that I can eat at one setting and I don't have to worry about putting it in the refrigerator. So if that's poor shaming, and steak shaming, please don't do that to me because it's not fair. It's just not fair. You shouldn't be bullying me like that. Don't do that. Don't bully me. I don't deserve it. I gotta stop. My sister told me I have an evil laugh. I have Daisy and Honey from Marc Jacobs coming. Girl, stop. Is it the original Daisy or is it the one that they? Because that other one doesn't smell. Daisy has such a beautiful smell to it, and then I smelled that other one that comes in another bottle, and I don't like it. I just can somebody ask Maria for me to send me that link, and I promise I won't share it. I just need to see it. Oh, and she struck my video. Oh my God. I have a strike. I've never had a strike. Oh God. I'm so worried. I don't know why she struck my video. She was so proud of doing what she did. You know, she's sending it around to everybody. And you owe PMR an apology. Fuck that. You owe me. Well, yeah, you owe me an apology too. Because I didn't get shit out of a group chat. PMR didn't send me shit in a group chat. So you really do owe PMR an apology. And the black, okay, it's a black and white box with white petals. Okay, that's the one. So my bottle is blue and I have the white petals around it. You want to coach open road? Okay, I'm gonna get on Whatnot today. I'm gonna get on Whatnot today. I would definitely do that. But yeah, so I have, and I like Nate sent me Angel about a year ago, and I wear it sometimes, but I really like the smell of Angel. I really, really, really do. I used to like the Amethyst from Bath and Body Works, but they don't cover that anymore. Yeah, justice for PMR because that was a lie, and that should have never been said unless you had proof, and there was no proof of that. No proof of that. So you went out there and you said it big bag and bold. You need to come on live, big bad and bold, and apologize. Scentbird, Drea. I used to have that subscription. It was good. I've heard of Scentbird, but I've never joined. I know my sister used to get these makeup boxes, whatever. I can't think of the name of it. But she used to subscribe and get that. Hi, Lack. I heard Whatnot sells a lot of counterfeit items to be. Oh, really? And like, I'm sure your mother is very proud of you and your accomplishments, period. I don't think that was right to say that. Kinda her MO lying self admitted by her own. Oh, Scentbird is good. Scentbird has been around for a long time, right? Okay. So I lean back in my chair. I don't know why my chair makes noise sometimes. But anyway, let's look at Tiger Woods real quick because I want you guys to see this. This shit. Whoo, if you haven't seen it, you're going to see it today. This is the body cam footage that they released of Tiger Woods. Now, I used to think that my middle son, looked like Tiger Wood, but no, Tiger Wood looks horrible. My middle son is gorgeous. Um, look, my middle son is gorgeous with his hazel eyes and everything. But when he was younger and the way he smiled, he reminded me of my middle son reminded me of him. Last time I checked, having a master's degree in hours and a house by the age of 29, I must be doing something right, but she can keep that. Yeah, my son bought his first house when he was 20. My baby did 26. My other son bought his first house, I think, when he was 30, 31. So, yep. And when my son retired from the army, he said he wasn't buying a house until he retired. And that's what he did. He bought his home after he retired. So, hey, you have to watch the people you follow. I have only name brand folks on my follow list for perfumes and cologne. Ralph Lauren stopped making my perfume, so I went Burberry her, and now I tell people so my stuff don't get canceled. Amber, if you find Portrait of a Lady by Dominic Rubion, get it. Oh my, is that good, JJ? I saw that. I don't know if it popped up on my IG when I wear it. It's my fave. Okay. Heidi, my black friend, taught me how to layer. Wait a minute. Heidi, my black friend, taught me how to layer scents because I'm from Mississippi and only have one, so I walk around smelling like a queen. I have never layered scents. So what you do? What you spray on one, or do you mix it? What do you do? I've never done that. You have Burberry. Okay, Daddy, I need you to send me some Burberry her. My birthday has passed, and I'm poor, so I'm gonna need you to send me some Burberry her. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to, JJ. Hold on. I need to write that down real quick. Portrait of a Lady. Hold on. I gotta write that down. I normally have a pen sitting on my desk. I cleaned off my desk. Portrait of a Lady. Okay. I wrote that down. Portrait of a Lady. Let me see, can I find that? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try it, JJ. Body oil, powders, bodies. Oh, Daddy is amazing. A lot of people can tell when I'm at work, they smell me. Daddy, okay. Daddy did a picture, and she is a little vixen. I tell you, she's a little vixen. Okay, let's look at Tiger Wood. Now I need to make this bigger, guys. Just hold on. I have no idea what they've done in here. Um, my whole thing is just horrible. I have no idea what happened. No idea. Okay, there we go. Let's watch this.
The newly released video shows Tiger Woods performing a series of sobriety tests.
You understand?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And the moment deputies handcuff him.
So at this time, I do believe your normal faculties are impaired, okay? And you're under that unknown substance, okay? So at this time, you're under arrest for DUI. Yes, sir.
Allegedly finding 2 opioid pills in his pocket.
Yeah.
In his pocket, not in a pill bottle, but in his pocket. You don't know what that shit can be laced with. Okay, Prince Jr.?
That's a narco.
It's narco?
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Tonight,
a narco.
Florida's Martin County Sheriff releasing hours of footage from the star golfer's DUI arrest.
This is fun.
Did you guys see he's got a little poke in his pants? Did anybody see that? Look. He's got a little poke in his pants. You see that? Watch. Let's go back and look. Okay, let's look.
Hours of footage from the star golfer's
Look,
DUI arrest.
He got a little poke. Did everybody see the little poke in his pants?
This is fun.
Here he describes the moment he hit a truck's trailer.
Look down my phone, and all of a sudden, boom.
All of a
Then
sudden,
there's an
boom.
apparent phone call with President Trump.
Thank you so much. All right, you got it. All right, thank you. Bye. Is that good?
Just keep you down here with us, please.
Yeah, I was just talking to the president.
In the
So
video,
he was just talking to the president, okay? He was talking to the president. So that means that he shouldn't be arrested for being under the influence of narcotics and rolling over his vehicle and hitting 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 cars, okay? The president. I bet the president didn't save him from being arrested.
has constant hiccups and repeatedly shakes his head. During those field sobriety tests, at times he struggles with the deputy's instructions.
He's a little bald.
You have the hiccups.
Earlier, Woods' manager asked investigators for help
Look at that shit. He could have killed somebody. Did you throwback Thursday? Electric Vanilla Fields, higher diamonds, Jovan Musk. Oh my God. He cannot drive. He cannot drive. Look at this car. Imagine if somebody would have been walking along that sidewalk. Look at this shit.
Giving the star golfer's clubs, including his priceless putter.
I've won 14 majors with it.
Are you golfing in the Masters this year?
Hoping to. Depends on y'all.
He's hoping to golf in the Masters this year. He's okay.
Yeah. Don't depend on me.
First responders later smashing his SUV's window to retrieve that putter. Woods' manager showing it off.
Well, that's a piece of history right there, huh?
Oh my God. Let me stop. So they smashed. The door was is that a Land Rover? Yeah, it's a Land Rover or Range Rover. I don't know which one it is. But you smashed the thing to get his prize. Wait a minute. Let me go back here.
Woods' manager showing it off.
Well, that's a piece of history.
Responders later smashing his SUV's window to retrieve that putter.
But why did they smash it? Did you not see the door was open? That's what I wanted to go back and look at. His back door was open. Why did you smash the window?
Depends on y'all.
Yeah. Don't depend on me.
Oh, I love next.
First responders later smashing his SUV's window to retrieve that putter. Woods' manager
That didn't
showing
make any
it off.
sense.
Well, that's a piece of history right there, huh?
Well, the car is totaled, period. Okay, it's totaled. But why smash the window? Why smash it when the door was open? I don't get it. Look. The door is open. So what? You couldn't pull the seat? What was it? That doesn't make any
SUV's
sense
window
to
to
me.
retrieve that putter. Woods' manager showing it off.
Well, that's a piece of history right there,
Hey,
huh?
Commander.
Once handcuffed in the back of a squad car, Woods yawns, closing his eyes. He's since pleaded not guilty and said he's stepping away for treatment.
All right, Jesse Kirsch joins us now live. Jesse, in that video, you also hear police speak to the other driver. What does he tell them?
Yeah, Tom, at one point that driver tells investigators that Woods was approaching, quote, so fast. But later, that driver says Woods was coming up at a, quote, normal speed.
Nope,
Tom,
he was speeding. They said one of the drivers said he passed them doing about 80. And now he was doing normal speed. 80 is not normal on that residential street.
We thank you for watching. And
No,
remember,
that's bull. That is bull. He was speeding. It's a Range Rover. Okay. This is crazy. No one got hurt. I was looking at this and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Not even a pill bottle. It was unnecessary to smash that one. Side curtains activated or hard in place. Got you. The airbag looks like it was deployed. It would have been easier to deflate the airbags than smash. Oh, God. I remember, hi, Shirori, when I had my accident and all of my airbags deployed. And I remember it was a bad accident on the Katy Freeway. And when I say it was just I woke up and because I guess I must have blacked out because when I opened my eyes, I saw a cop car approaching me and I saw cars going in the opposite direction from the way I was spun around. And I didn't realize how bad my car was. And then when a cop got me out the car, he was like, ma'am, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm telling you, the only thing that saved me was the fact the cameras on the Katy Freeway. They saw what happened and they had to pull those cameras. So I had to call my sister. I was crying and I didn't realize how bad my car was until I went to the lot the next day. And when they told me that my car was probably going to be totaled, I'm like, totaled? Why? And they said, all the airbags deployed. I'm like, what? I took pictures of that car. I was like, oh my God. He was going at least 80. He was speeding. Yes, he was. And I was like, this is crazy. So now the driver is saying that he was at a normal speed. Hi, Art. Oh, God, here we go. Igorism. Wait a minute. Egorism. Wait a minute. Igorism. That's what it is. Hi, sweetie. Nice to see you. Oh, look, wait, I got to get this again. So I saw the Shannon went live yesterday, and I saw like that this morning because I actually, after Ann's live, I watched a little bit. Oh my God. Has anybody watched Beauty in Black? I was really disappointed. Sorry, Drea. I was disappointed that Horace only came back for the last, well, he was there, but when he came into the boardroom and then the FBI and stuff, I was really upset because I think that's the end of Beauty in Black. I was very upset. Last night, well, this morning when I woke up, I watched season 1, episode 1 of The Real Housewives of Rhode Island. And when I tell you I am hooked, hi, Sassy Susie Speaks. When I tell you I am hooked on that show, I am hooked. Dolores Catana from The Real Housewives of New Jersey, she's friends with one of the ladies, and she was there. Is there going to be a season 3, Drea? Because the FBI came and got everybody in the room except for Horace and Kimmy. Is there going to be a season 3? I hope so. And I hope she and Horace fight over the company. Hi, Jenny and Barrett. I watched the first episode of season 6 of Platteville. I did watch that. The Madison on Paramount is very good. Okay. Oh my God. So I watched that last night. And let's see. We are Micah. Micah looks good. Micah looks good. He's keeping his new relationship under wraps. Oh, season 3 is coming. Okay. So he's keeping his new relationship under wraps. He still lives in Florida. Ethan is there. He and whatever her name is broke up, but he thinks that they still had something good and he might be able to get it back. But you forget to mention that you slept with her best friend. How you gonna get that back when you slept with her best friend? Kim is now living at the farm with her boyfriend and the girls. Mariah came. She's wearing this wig that looks too big for her head. And then Lydia and her husband came to have a talk with the family about how she felt about what happened on her wedding. She said it was the worst day of her life. Micah's nose is still jacked up. But for all in all, I think this might be a good season. It doesn't matter. I'm going to cover it anyway. But Kim is not happy with the way she looks. So she's been exercising. And well, she's starting to exercise. And Barry is having a hard time with the fact that Kim, she got bigger. That Kim is living there. What's the boyfriend's name again? I forget. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember his name. But he's living there. And Barry is not happy with it. And then he's there at the house. And Kim says he just shows up. Now, if they've got a divorce, is the farm just in Kim's name now? Did she get the farm? Because if she doesn't have the farm, he can show up whenever he wants to. Ethan slept. Yes! He slept with Tegan's best. That's her name, Tegan. He slept with Tegan's Ken. That's his name. He slept with Tegan's best friend. Y'all didn't know that? He slept with Tegan's best friend. Now, I don't know how, but they were showing all these pictures of him and Tegan. Ethan is not divorced yet. He said Olivia she won't let him go. He said after they met that his attorney keeps reaching out to her, but she's out of the country. And then when she comes back in the country, then nothing. So you got to remember, Lydia got married in February. So what they're talking about now is October. When she told them to wait till after tax season, so that would be April. So she should be doing what she needs to do now because this is 8 months later. So she got married in February. 8 months later would be October. He said they're not divorced. Drea, that's what he said on the show. So this was October of 2025. So maybe they got divorced between October 25 and December 31st. But as of October, he was not divorced. So that's what he said. That's what he said on the show. But they were showing pictures of him and Tegan. And he was saying that, he's always going to have what if you wouldn't have slept with her best friend? So Olivia showed the paperwork. When was that, Drea? Because in October, he wasn't divorced. And then I watched Seven Little Johnstons. Anna is not, well, so far, Anna has not been on any episodes, which I know she said last season that she wasn't going to film anymore. But Nana is in hospice. So we can look. Nana is not going to make it. And forgot the little big head one's name. She's getting married November 8th. Olivia showed the paperwork. I need to find out when that divorce was final, like Amanda and Wes from Summer House. See, I've never gotten into Summer House. I tried to watch it the first season. I couldn't get into just like what's the boating thing. I couldn't really get into that either. Olivia did a video on TikTok about the first episode. See, I haven't been on TikTok. I'm gonna have to go to TikTok and watch it. Anna didn't sign up for that's what I remember. She said that she didn't want anything to do with the show anymore because of how she was portrayed this past season. And she did a video with her boyfriend. That's an ugly old man. Hi, Lori. Happy Easter. But on Platteville, when they said, oh my God, it's good to have the whole family here, you don't have the whole family here. You don't, because the oldest sister is not there. So that's not the whole family. But I felt for Lydia. I did. I felt for Lydia. And in a way, I'm glad that she's away from them. And I told you guys, she's got this thing about her mother. She has this thing about her mother leaving the family and her having to pick up where her mother fell short. She has animosity towards her mother. And Barry said that, it's a talk that they're going to have. Lydia is not happy with Kim at all. I'm surprised anybody can be happy with Kim. And why would you bring Ken to live at the farmhouse with those young girls? Why would you bring that man to live at the farmhouse with your young daughters? And then you saw in the previews where she's telling him, you're not attracted to me the way I am. You were big when he met you. You weren't small. Ken wasn't small. Why would you bring this man to live in your home with your daughters? Why? Are you crazy? There's something wrong with her. And then I didn't understand that Lydia said that she didn't want the younger girls there, but they were sitting outside. You sent me Olivia's video. Did you send it to me on TikTok? Yep, she's bigger now. She is. She's bigger now. And I don't know, but Barry is now on a dating website. Hold on, let me go to my TikTok to see. Oh, did you send it to me on IG, sweetie? Let me see. TikTok. Let me go to my messages. Tiki-tock, tiki-tock. Drea shared a video. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on. Let me share this. Because it's TikTok. Let me share the screen. Hold on a second. Let me do something here. Not that. Let me put on an overlay. So we're just going to hear her, okay? We're just going to hear it.
This means it means I'm gonna have to hear a whole bunch more lies told about me by the psychopaths, and it's already started. The next morning after the premiere in my inbox, I'm working with my agent to go through emails, and there's some reporters asking for me to make a comment because apparently Mr. fucking Ethan Plath said on the first episode that I refused to let him get divorced. I refused to work with his attorney. I was just trying to make sure he couldn't move on to anybody else, which first, like, how would you know that unless that was your behavior? Because that's what you fucking did. And second, I told my agent, I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll make a comment. Olivia states that this is news to her as she is currently holding a copy of her divorce decree that she worked with Ethan's attorney to obtain. So, like, I don't know what farts they've been huffing, but maybe that's his other ex-wife he's talking about. Couldn't be me. Episode 1 of season 8 of Welcome to Plathville just started airing, and
Olivia has said she's holding her divorce paperwork. So again, Ethan has lied. But if she feels that way about the Platts, why are you still using the last name? Why didn't you go back to your maiden name if they're the fucking Platts? Okay, so why would you still keep that name if you want nothing else to do with that family? I think you like the recognition. I think that you want to keep yourself relevant. I like Olivia, I really do, but if you don't want that last name, and you and Ethan had no kids together, so why would you want to keep that name? I understand how Sutton Strack felt. Well, her last name is Brown now. Back to her maiden name, I understand how she felt because she and her husband had kids together because her business is in his last name. Oh, okay. Okay, that's easy to change. So I understand how Sutton felt, but you have no kids with this man. You can change your business name. You can change your business name. But she's going to keep that name because that's going to bring those dollars in. And like I was watching the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and Dorit is off her freaking rocker. Who believed Dorit wrote a book? Who believes that she actually wrote a book? I don't. Somebody wrote it for her. I don't. You can call it a ghostwriter, but she says she wrote it with someone else. Hi, sassy nerd girl. You had a ghostwriter girl that did your writing for you. And I'm going to ask my girl if she did the ghostwriting for her, like the same one that helped Marge write her book, Emily, because I interviewed Emily. So I'm going to see if she ghost wrote for Dorit. But Dorit, I don't know. I'm just sick of her. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her. So I've been watching stuff. I just been in and out of sleep, in and out of sleep, in and out of sleep. So Debbie says she's going to give the Real Housewives of Rhode Island a try herself. We're going to see what happens there. But Platteville is, I'm just going to see. But right now, I'm interested. I think it's going to center around Lydia and her mom. But Mariah's alopecia, I guess, is really, really bad. But that wig she had on her head was too big for her face and everything else. It did not look good. And then she didn't ask Micah, what did he think about the wig? She asked Ethan. She asked Ethan, not Micah. But anyway, I'm trying to think. It was something else that I want to talk to you guys about, but I can't. I'm trying to understand it. I put some stuff on my community tab about the 12-year-old little girl that was found deceased in her home due to her stepfather. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I think when I come live, I don't know, I might be live tomorrow morning, but we have a youth pastor in Lubbock, Texas, who was just sentenced to 40 years in prison. And why, you may ask? Why? Child sexual assault. These people are disgusting. That's why I keep telling people, don't trust these people. I don't care if they're in the church or not. Bye, Snuggle. Have fun. Oh, Jersey is coming back with Teresa. Oh, and did you hear about what's it, Hunt for Love or Last Resort or whatever it is? Did you hear that Jamal and Razvan got into it and he called him a racial slur, and they got rid of Razvan? They got rid of Razvan. So I don't know if they're going to write him out or not. Let's see. It was something else. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk to you about. Hold on before I go. Hold on. But yes, I'm going to do a live, and it's called, so Kim Zolciak has lost temporary custody of her 4 kids. So she didn't complete her parenting plan, Hunt for Love too. Thank you, Drea. She didn't complete her parenting plan. So as of right now, it started April 3rd. She lost temporary custody. The earliest reunification for her and her kids with Croy would be April 13th, but she has to complete her parenting program. Give them life. 40 years isn't enough. And I'm telling you, and if you look, it's a lot of these pastors, youth pastors. It's a lot of Boy Scout leaders, leaders of these little whatever. We have a fireman in North Texas that was arrested on child sex abuse charges. It's just crazy. But you want to arrest somebody and put somebody in jail because he shot a pedophile in the groin when he caught him molesting his niece. Yep, Mars says she will not film with Louis at all. But I didn't think that. See, JJ, I thought that she just wasn't going to film scenes with him. I didn't know that Marge wasn't going to come back. I did not know she wasn't coming back. Oh, the Duggars. Oh, my God. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me play this for you guys. Hold on a second. I'm glad you brought up the Duggars. I'm glad you brought that up. Hold on. Let me play this phone call between husband and wife. Hold on. I got to play it. Let me get to my thingy real quick. Look, my thingy. my thingy. Hold on. Let me play this phone call. Where is the Duggars? Hold on. All right. I want you to listen. Oh, hold on. I got to take my headset off. Damn it. I had my headset on. Let me go to my settings. I'm sitting there going, why aren't you hearing it? Because I had my Bluetooth on. Let me set Bluetooth off. Okay, here we go.
How are you? I'm alright.
That's Kendra.
I've been spending a lot of time praying and reading the Bible. They got me a Bible in here, so I'm in solitary. So I'm only I'm in the cell for 23 hours of the day. So, but
Really?
yeah, so it's like a 8 by 10 area, pretty small area. But I've been able to read a lot. Actually, been resting.
Wow, he's in his cell 23 hours of the day, and he's been reading a lot. Did you read how not to molest little girls? Did you read how not to touch little girls? Hi, Mud Digger.
But not sleeping great through the night. But
Yeah.
but
Aww.
She sounds so submissive.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you. Did you hear that I'm out here with, did you hear where I'm at and everything?
I don't know. Should we say it?
I think that'll, well, I don't know. Maybe not. But they've got me a good place to stay that's very private.
Oh, praise the Lord. I'm happy about that.
So,
I was hoping.
yeah, and they're taking.
Well,
So you're doing okay?
I'm trying to keep my spirits up, and I feel like reading the Bible has really been helpful.
Reading the Bible.
And not think about all the situations. So it's been uplifting. So
Reading the Bible.
this one that I got, it's like some other NLT version or something like that, but it has a devotional in it that has some really good stuff. So
how are you?
Okay, so let me just say this. He admitted to the police what he did. He admitted to the father what he did. Now he has the nerve to go into court and plead not guilty. What is this? Final decision. Ooh. Hold on. North Star Employment and Legal Solutions conducted an administrative investigation into Lieutenant Heather Lappin's complaint against Sheriff Chris Nonos alleging workplace bullying and retaliation. Following her decision to run for Pena. Oh, we're going to talk about Bondi too. The findings of the report. Ooh. The sheriff actions were found to be inconsistent with listed policies. However, the sheriff is not subject to these policies as an elected official. This rolls right into Pam Bondi. I'm going to look into that, Dreamy. Thank you. Thank you. Pam Bondi has been fired, right? So as long as she was in an appointed position by the president of the United States, the ethics committee couldn't do anything. So now she's not now. They are looking into investigating and taking away her law license. So Pam Bondi, who was appointed by the president, is now in jeopardy of losing her law license. Now, if you guys don't know, Pam Bondi was in office when Jeffrey Epstein, for his first thing, she was in office for the whole Trayvon Martin situation. So Pam Bondi might, and I'm going to say might, be under investigation. And that's some shit well read in the Bible that Jesus said to gauge out your eyes when looking at girls, women with lust. Read about adultery while reading the Bible, sicko. Hi, Christoph. It's amazing how they commit all these crimes and then they want to go, they want to revert back to religion like P. Diddy. And did you guys, I saw a video and I shared it on my IG where this man was in the women's restroom, had taken off his pants, and some little girl went to the restroom and he was in there. Guess when they caught, when the little girl screamed or whatever she did and they came running in, he had Johnson's & Johnson's baby oil. When he put his pants back on, he put that in his pockets. Tell me he wasn't in there to do something nefarious. Tell me he wasn't in there to do something nefarious. It's just crazy. Why would you see what I'm saying? But no one called the police. They chased him out, but no one called the police. No one called the police. What are you going to do with that little girl? What? Oh my God. I got a cough. But be careful when you send your kids to don't send your kids to the restroom by yourself. I will listen. I love you and happy Easter, sweetie. No, I haven't heard. Okay, anyway. Don't send, be careful. Be careful. Don't send your kids to the restrooms by themselves, boy or girl. Don't send them by themselves. Just be careful. Don't trust anybody. I'm telling you, when I'm in the airport, I don't, and this is weird. So a lot of people go to the airport. Now, if there's a few family restrooms, or like, you know, where you go in with I will go into that restroom, lock the door, come on out. I think the 9-year-old was one of Kendra's younger sisters. Oh, damn. Oh my God. This is crazy. See, that's what I was saying when it happened. I said, in order for the father to call, he had to know them. He had to have the phone number. And he admitted it to the father. The father goes to the sheriff. The sheriff calls, has the father to call him again, and he admitted it again. And then they go arrest him. He admits it. He waives his rights to extradition. He goes to Florida, and now he's pleading not guilty. I love, yeah, see, I like Grady too, but I'm scared that Grady might be a little shady lately. He ruined baby. Oh, hi, KK. I hope you and the littles are having a great Easter. Did you see my comment on your live, KK? I have the video up where I did call to find out about that fake ass bolo that was shown on John's live, when that bolo had nothing to do with Cody. I never called to send the cops to his house. I was only calling to see if that bolo was real, and it wasn't. Oh God. Keep having more children to essay. Yep. Well, Kendra got arrested too, and the kids and they got taken. Yeah, but they're with the grandparents. That's even worse. That's even worse. No. Well, she is with the family. The grandmother and grandfather have the kids, but she is at the family home where the kids are. No, nope, she doesn't have those kids. They're under the grandparent supervision. It was something they had, the locks in the bedroom door turned around the other way, so it was like imprisonment, false imprisonment or something. Hi, Marcia. My experience tells me when so many in the family have these issues and crimes look deeper into the parents. Sorry, but Lightning, the cousin wrote a book, and she was talking about her grandfather and how the grandmother stood by the grandfather. So the grandfather was a pedo, okay? He was a pedo for what he did to the next door's neighbor's daughter, and then paid him off. And the whole family, They don't deserve to have kids around them. I'm serious. And I do believe the cousin who wrote that book knows a lot more than what she's saying, and she's not talking. But the minute somebody gets arrested in the family or something happens in the family, that's when they want to bring all of this up. No, bitch, you need to talk now. You need to talk now. She said she was surprised that it was him. Who did you think was going to get arrested? Who did you think was going to get arrested? Who did you think? That tells me you know more than what you're saying. Why cover up child abuse? Why not stop the cycle? Why not break that cycle? It's just crazy. These people don't have any. But you know what? Before I get out of here, I'm just going to show you this one because this one made my stomach just, ugh. This guy right here. Here we go.
Case has the most manipulative and horrific spiritual abuse that I have ever seen.
A former Lubbock youth pastor is going to spend decades in prison for that abuse. His victims say he stole their trust in adults and in God. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Shaylee Kidwell. That former preacher admits he sexually assaulted at least 2 girls when they were teenagers nearly 8 years ago.
You hear that? Do we hear that? He admits to sexually assaulting 2 teenagers, even though it was 8 years ago.
43-year-old Luke Cunningham pleaded guilty today to 2 counts of sexual assault of a minor. That was enhanced to a first-degree felony. You may remember our continuing coverage on Cunningham's arrest and indictment in Lubbock County. He accepted a deal with prosecutors to dismiss the other 14 counts against him. The 2 charges he pleaded guilty to stem from assaults on 2 girls in September and October of 2018. Cunningham worked at Turning Point Community Church here in Lubbock from 2016 to 2020.
Why is that church sound familiar? Why do we know Turning Point? Why do we know that church?
Also worked at churches in Fort Worth and Granbury. Prosecutors say he spent more than a decade grooming and molesting children in those communities.
The levels that this predator went to keep his abuse secret and to dangle the salvation of the victims as well as their family members and loved ones above them to gain their compliance and their silence is what makes this case particularly heinous.
Assistant District Attorney Cassie Graham says Cunningham also had a plan while he was in jail to have one of his victims murdered. She says he conspired with another inmate at the Lubbock County Detention Center to have her killed and staged it as a suicide.
Detailed plans as far as describing how to enter her house, where she worked, what her vehicles were that she drove, what her bedroom doors looked like in her house, how to get into her room, all very detailed things that could be corroborated independently.
There you go. There you go. That's Charlie Kirk's church.
It is important to note prosecutors did not pursue charges against Cunningham in connection with that accusation. The plea deal includes a 40-year prison sentence. He has to serve at least half of that before he's eligible for parole.
He was going to have one of those girls taken out. He was putting a hit on a teenager.
As the Lubbock County District Attorney's Office closes this case, the violations will continue to haunt those survivors. KCBD News Channel 11's Aubrey Harris joins us in studio with their own words of the crime. Aubrey.
Shaylee, for nearly a decade, the women Cunningham assaulted lived with their trauma. One telling the court they blamed themselves, they blamed God, and they haven't been able to live what's considered a...
Well, no. This comes out after Charlie's death. He's been investigated. He was on trial. I think Charlie was still alive then. And the not funny, but the bullet did not match the rifle that they're accusing that young man of killing him. Y'all better start looking at Erica Kirk. That's all I'm saying. Allegedly, Andruski.
Normal life since then. In a victim impact statement to the court, she says she still doesn't feel entirely clean from what he did to her years ago. After Cunningham attacked her, she developed.
Erica Kirk used to work. Did she work for Epstein? Did she work for Epstein or Yasleen? She's got a history. She's got a history of lying. She's got a history of trying to be virtuous. Y'all better watch Candace Owens, because Erica Kirk is nothing nice.
Anxiety and fear, and could constantly hear him echoing in her head. Another said he preyed on her trust in adults and the church, using that against her to assault her, rape her, and strangle her until she was unconscious. All of the statements center around this final one, which reads, quote, "As a pastor, you were supposed to point people to God, but instead you tried to play God yourself." Lubbock County prosecutors tell us the predatory nature of Cunningham's crimes and how he found the children he would attack make his actions especially heinous. But in spite of them, these women are coming out on the other side with a life of healing ahead of them.
This isn't something that just happens and then it's an event in their life that goes away. This is something that will follow them for the rest of their lives. But I just want to say that they are the strongest and most courageous women who have come forward, who put a stop to years of abuse perpetrated by someone who is supposed to be leading them to Christ.
If you're living with sexual abuse, there are several programs built to help survivors. One of them is through RAINN. This is their website. On here, you can find help, learn ways to prevent sexual abuse, and ensure justice is served. Shaylee?
Okay, thanks so much, Aubrey.
3 North Texas.
Yeah, so. And the
firefighters are facing child sex crime charges.
2 of them, David Perez and Dalton McCaslin, are charged with sex assault. A third, Joshua Riles, is charged with indecency. Police documents reveal all 3 cases involve the same accuser. She says the abuse occurred when she was 16 years old and working for the Howe Volunteer Fire Department in Grayson County as a junior firefighter. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager has more from the police documents tonight. Peyton?
Steve and Heather, this investigation began in May of 2025. That is when a young woman came forward with these allegations against 3.
Okay, so when I said it was a photo op when she was standing by his coffin and doing that bullshit, that's exactly what I meant. There was no grief in her at all. None. It was all to get people's sympathy and to get them to do what she wants to do. I'm telling you, that woman is evil.
Howe volunteer firemen dating back to 2022. Now, this young woman told police she was sexually assaulted around 30 times when she was just 16 years old. Now, Howe police said they took immediate action, and then they called in the Texas Rangers to take over. 3 North Texas firefighters are now charged with child sex crimes. David Perez Glass, Joshua Riles, and Dalton McCaslin were arrested by Texas state troopers on Thursday following a 10-month-long investigation. A young woman whose name has been redacted in documents obtained by Fox 4 says she was victimized by these men when she was a 16-year-old junior firefighter at the Howe Volunteer Fire Department in Grayson County in 2022. Police say Perez Glass coerced the girl to have sex from January 2022 to January 2023 while alone at the fire station and also at a storage facility in Van Alstyne. She also said Perez Glass told her he would rape her and do things to her parents and that he would kill her if she ever told anyone. The woman also said on her 17th birthday, Perez Glass said he no longer wanted a relationship now that she was of legal age. According to Howe Fire's Facebook page, the same year the alleged abuse occurred, Perez Glass was awarded Firefighter of the Year.
Firefighter of the Year. And that's something. Okay, let's listen to Dalton.
Dalton McCaslin, in an interview with investigators earlier this month, confessed he knew the girl was younger than 17 when the two had sex at his apartment in December of 2022. The third, Joshua Riles, also admitted to having a sexual interaction with the girl while she was at the Howe fire station. At the time of their arrests, all three men had full-time jobs across North Texas. Perez Glass employed at Irving Fire since 2023, now on administrative leave.
Why?
McCaslin also on administrative leave from Allen Fire, where he's been for more than 2 years.
Is it on leave with pay? Are you getting paid while you're on administrative leave for sexually assaulting a 16-year-old? And then again, why was she at your apartment? Why did you have a 16-year-old at your apartment?
And Melissa Fire says Riles resigned from the department right before he was arrested last week. The city of Melissa had just awarded Riles Paramedic of the Year.
One, discuss, consider, and act upon job description for the fire chief.
Howe's city council members voted at the March 17th meeting to post the vacant fire chief position. The previous chief, Robert Monet, submitted his resignation last month. The council didn't share a reason for
So why did he resign? Did he know what was going on? Did he have suspicions that what was going on with these three because they were all there?
Sudden departure. Again, this investigation, Stephen Heather, has been going on close to a year, but those interviews with those three firefighters, that just happened this month in March. But that comes after months of interviews with other witnesses and waiting for subpoenas and that information to come back, mostly surrounding evidence from social media channels, including Snapchat.
She's pretty. So, what do we think? Do we trust these people with our kids? Do we trust these people with our kids? You better not. You better not. You better not trust none of them. None of them. But yeah, but I want to see what's going. So when Paula covers Candace Owens, and oh my God, that one live Paula did about 2 weeks ago, when Candace Owens broke down who Erica Kirk is and had the receipts to show who she was, I was like, oh my God. So let me tell you, hold on, I'm going to drop that link so you guys can watch Paula's thing about Candace Owens. Hold on, Louisiana High Ride. Hold on. Let me get her live on Candace Owens, and I'm going to drop that link. If you haven't seen it, you really need to watch it. She was talking about Bride of Charlie. Hold on. Let's talk about Bride of Charlie and Danny Stranger. Is that it? 3 weeks ago? Hold on. Let me make sure that's right. Hold on. Is this it? Hold on. I just want to make sure that I'm giving you the right one. Yes. Okay. Hold on. And then she has one titled Candace Owens. That's that one. And I'm trying to find it. She has another one. It was like 3 weeks ago. The saga continues. That's 2 months ago. I think that's the one that I want you to watch. The Bride of Charlie. But when she here it is. Candace Owens. Here's the other one. Hold on. I'm going to give you this one as well. This is the one. LHR reviewing Candace Owens. Good morning, Dorit. I saw you called me. I saw you sent me a text. So this is and she watches Candace Owens a lot. So when she covers it, I really like to watch. I actually like to watch it. But those are the two. But the last one I put down there, that's when Candace Owens breaks down who Erica Kirk is and shows the receipts for what she's saying. So guys, I am going to get out of here. I have enjoyed my time with you guys. And happy Easter. Have a good day with your family, your Easter egg hunts. And I'm going to clean, well, not chill. I will be cleaning, doing laundry, and semi-packing. So that's what I will be doing. But anyway, you guys have a great Easter Sunday, and I appreciate all of you being here. Have a great day, everybody. And I will see you on not Friday. Oh, I need to change. No, it's Thursday. I will see you on Thursday. I think I said it for the 9th. I'll see you on Thursday because I will be flying out. Yeah. I'll see you on Thursday because Friday I'm up early and on a flight. Thursday morning. I'll probably do it Wednesday night. Just keep watching because I'll probably change the time because I probably won't have time to do it Thursday with a lot of last minute shit I would have to do. So I will talk to you guys later. Happy Easter. Bye. Okay, let me stop. No, I do not think Candace was in love with Charlie at all. I do not believe she was in love with Charlie. I think Candace saw a young man that was going to benefit her, just like she dated the football, the baseball player. Candace was Candace Owens. No, I don't think she was in love with Charlie. Not like that. No, but Erica wasn't. I meant Erica. Erica wasn't in love with Charlie. And she was older. Yep. She was not in love with Charlie. I don't think Happy Passover, Dorit. I don't think Candace was in love with Charlie. I think they had a really great friendship. I think they had a good friendship. And they've been friends for a long time. No. But Erica did not love Charlie Kirk. So with that, I'm out of here. Bye.